everybody, welcome to episode 30 of Building with Sand. It is Friday, February 15th, 2013, and it's the day after Valentine's. And I came on, and I was playing and working on the bazaar here. My wife was sitting in the room, and I look down, and I see these boxes. Came over here, took a look. Wonderful heart shape. This Happy Valentine's Day, Falchion. Love, Mrs. Falchion. And my wife had snuck up in here and filled these boxes full of random stuff for me to use this morning. And I was super surprised just how awesome she is. I'm going to leave those there for right now and show you guys what we've been working on, or what I've been working on. So I figured on the corners there's going to be another dome-ish thing like in all the other archways. And then we're going to have a sort of skylight here, and then another dome and mirror on the other side, of course. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to do 3 archways here. And one will be the entryway into the middle courtyard, and then the 2 will just be decorative. It's really hard to tell what it looks like right now, especially with that being up there. But basically it's just kind of, I guess cylindrical in a way. It kind of reminds me of like a chocolate eclair donut or something like that. Or some kind of donut. But yeah. Originally just had it glass all the way across the top, and I didn't like how unbroken it, like how just solid glass it was, so I tried to break it up a little bit. And I don't know why I didn't go up and fix that, so I'll do it now. I'm thinking about it. This is going to be an entire episode, unlike last time, which I apologize about. I completely meant to actually do a whole episode that day, and just was not working out. So oops. I think I did come up here and I just blanked out when I was redoing this. Oh my god. Yeah, I haven't been lighting up everything, so it's a little dangerous around here occasionally. Luckily all the heights are going to damage something, so I will notice when something happens. Might as well plan for this episode is to get most of these in and potentially work on this if we have the time. Make sure I have everything I need. I don't. I need some glass. We have glass over here. I know one of these has glass. I can tell my wife has been watching my episodes because she knows exactly the things I need for this project. Yeah. Last episode I was trying to what was I doing? Trying to do 2 things at once. What was going on was my computer wanted me to update it, but it wasn't. I don't know, for some reason it kept trying to freeze my computer. It was freezing every now and then, especially as I was playing Minecraft or doing rendering or whatever I was working on. And now I couldn't really record, unfortunately. And then it was the middle of the night and I just wanted to go to sleep. but still got a bunch of work done. That's right. That's skeleton. Go away! I also mistakenly thought that Metal Gear Rising Revengeance was coming out this Tuesday, or just today, Friday now, so a couple days ago. Turns out it comes out this coming Tuesday, which is good because I needed some time to do other things. It's been really hard for me recently, I would say, to really do a lot of replaying in video games. Back in the day, I would just do a ton of playthroughs in different video games. Dead Space, I would do all the different difficulties and stuff, and even the most recent one, I haven't been doing any of that. Let's say I've been trying to do some more playthroughs in Dead Space, and not really doing a ton of that. I think I've got something over there. No. But Metal Gear is probably one of my favorite series, and so I will definitely be trying to unlock and find every single thing there is to do in Metal Gear Rising. Although I have heard that it's sort of a short game, but that really depends on your idea of short, and also I think I've heard it's something to do with the cutscenes in the game. Apparently they went for, Platinum Games had gone for a speedrun style timer in the game. So, you know, you beat the game and it says you've only done it in, say, 5 hours, where in reality it was like 15 hours or whatever for a Metal Gear game, because it doesn't count any of the cutscenes. I need to go and light this place a little better. And the last goals I have for this is to come up top and make sure everything's lit up well. Although it won't really be that big of a deal, because at the same time, it'll be too high for mobs to jump off. Things that just bug me when they're hanging out up here. I managed to also go through and relieve myself of a good another 2 or 3 double chests full of sand just to make these blocks. Oh, I did do it. Now I bet I didn't do it over here. No, I did. Surprising. But there was also, oh my god, stuck in the wall. Something I was wanting to talk about. They had released, Mojang released the, they finally released the Pi Edition, Minecraft Pocket Edition, but it's Minecraft Pi Edition. It's for the Raspberry Pi. If you don't know what the Raspberry Pi is, it's a very, very small computer. Not particularly fast, but it's like $35. It's about credit card size-ish, and it has a lot of potential to do different things. One thing, I have 2 of them. One I use for running my media server here at the house, and the other one I am running the Minecraft Pi Edition. And I originally had a plan to I wanted to do a series on the Pi, wherein I modify the game, because that's what its purpose is to be modified and to teach people how to program by modifying Minecraft's code for the Pocket Edition, and then you know, seeing what people can come up with. And it was supposed to be, it's it's open source, and I guess I don't know if I'm using that term correctly for this, but it has the potential for almost any programming, like real mainstream programming languages, like Java and C++ and Python are the three that come to mind in terms of this, that you can use to modify the game. And so I wanted to do that and, you know, do some stuff. And the whole idea for the series was to modify the game, and you know, this is how you can do stuff like this, and kind of have a tutorial, or you know, put the code up and the things I devised, and then you know, and have a series about that, around that. But I don't think that the Pi edition is ready yet, really, for me to do something like that. It either runs fine or runs awful. Runs terribly. Like, it runs at a very steady FPS, but I also have slowdown issues, amongst other things. So I don't know if I really want to go through that pain of turning it into a series, as much as I was really thinking about doing that. But maybe in the future. I mean, right now it's only in alpha 0.1.1, so there's a lot of things that are going to be added to it. Like currently, there's no sound whatsoever. It's only creative. You know, there's things you can't do. You cannot craft. Dang it! I need a couple more stairs. You cannot craft. You know, it doesn't seem to run super fantastic, as you know, like I was saying. So I'm kind of just thinking I'm just gonna wait and see. I'm not a very good programmer. I'm not a programmer. I guess that's a better way to put it. I used to program a lot, and things happened, and I just stopped doing it. But you know, it's something I've been thinking about getting into, but again, recently I've been really back and forth of stuff I want to do in my life. One was, for a while, I wanted to go back to school and do something like physics or and computer science and a whole bunch of different things. And as I get older in life, I realize that my mathematical side is rapidly declining. Gosh, I miss everything. And my creative side is getting more developed, but you know, at the expense of my mathematical side. So me doing things like programming and physics and whatever, you know, sciences, and you know, even doing general arithmetic in my head is just something I don't like to do. Not that I can't do. It's more of just I don't see a point in a lot of it. Which, I don't know. My left brain must be expanding. Is that right? My left brain is expanding. My right brain's not. Is decreasing. Something like that. But yeah. So I don't see myself really getting into. I'll put something up here. I have some ideas for half slabs I'm going to do up here eventually. Very last. Okay, we should get down and do a couple things. I'm much more interested in creative abstract process, like writing and doing this series in Minecraft, and other kinds of things. I can't put a light there. I'm into woodworking and metalworking and other things that are a lot more creative. And I don't know. There was a time in my life where I wanted to just build giant robots and go into mechanical engineering and mechatronics, and just, as much as I think that would be super awesome, I don't really have any interest in that anymore. Not really, at least. But like, I still have a big interest in 3D printing, but designing stuff like parts is what interests me the most. Anyway, I think I'm getting off subject, and I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh, I'm missing one piece of wood there. And I've also forgotten what I was talking about. Backtracking through something. Oh yeah, I was talking about this Minecraft Pi edition. So, I may or may not do that still. Depending on how the program, how Minecraft Pi edition may improve over time. Why am I short on sand? But yeah. We'll see. If it appears on my channel at some point, then you'll know I've done it. But I don't expect it to for a while. I hate that light glitch. I need to go up there and take that block out behind it to fix it. So, I'm gonna put a dome up. I need to do some more walls over here, but we're getting there. Might as well finish up this. The reason my sound is kind of lagged. There's like some really weird way I came up for this corner over here. I have to do that off camera because I apparently don't remember what I was, how to do that. So we will get to that eventually. One of the things, the ideas I had for the Minecraft Pi thing that I was thinking of was putting in a lot of the stuff in the game that I would like to see. But the problem is a lot of the stuff that's in PC version is not in the Minecraft Pi version. So it would kind of defeat the purpose of putting in the things I would like to see in the game when everything that's already in the game isn't there. You know what I mean? So we'll see. It really depends on how far they modify the Pi edition. I know it was originally supposed to come out like at the sometime in January, and then I guess it was up really briefly in December, but it was a really bad version. I feel like they might have just put it out just because it was taking a long time. So it was just kind of like, you know, this needs to go out now, and so they did. I don't know. Hopefully in the future it will. I don't like these. No. But I mean, I've heard of people putting full PC version of Minecraft on the Pi and it having very poor results. But that was because the Pi can't handle all the massive world generation, and people are trying to also, you know, do stuff like have multiple people play on it and all of that at the same time, which it's really not meant, you know, you can't really handle that. So I'm thinking they should still, you know, they really need to put in all the sorts of items that are in the game. And then I might be interested in doing something with it. I had counted this out. 4. And I hope this is exactly where I was thinking it was going to go. Of course, it's did it wrong. Did come up with a design for this. I don't want to explain it. I mean, just kind of have to see it to figure out what I was going for. Anyway, not a whole lot more going on with me lately. I have not been doing a whole lot more of anything, and I need to stop going up these stairs. That should be right. Now comes the rare time I actually need to have half slabs. In any of the builds I do. Sometimes I'll have way too many half slabs, and sometimes I'll have no half slabs. Anybody out there wonders why I call them half slabs, it's because of I happen to watch a bunch of people with certain group of YouTubers. I watch a certain group of YouTubers who all happen to call them half slabs, and I don't know why, because it's slightly redundant. But yeah, I caught on, and now I do. So there. Even though they're just called slabs, I always think of them as a half brick. And that's why I call them a half slab. Hopefully that makes sense. There's something that's going to go up above this, and I don't exactly remember why it is. I have to go to creative to see that. But all right now. One thing I want to do is fix this. Well, this wall right here, it's smooth and then regular and smooth. I'm going to replace the smooth with the regular, and so that it matches up with this wall, because there's going to be some stuff going on up there with the archway anyway. It'll be okay. It all is going to be these corners are going to be different compared to everywhere else. But yeah, nothing always has. Things don't always have to be completely symmetric. I would really like to get this build done. Well, at least the building done in the next week or so. I think by the time this episode... By next episode, I'll definitely have this wing done. And should be working quite a bit on the next one, if not have that. It'll be a weekend, and don't exactly have plans for a Sunday episode. So there's a good chance that I'm going to work on this over the weekend. And get a lot of it done, which would be nice. Admittedly, the build is dragging on a little bit, but it is a very big build. It is the biggest building and probably the most complicated one that I've built in the city in terms of design that I've done. You know, getting all the blocks correct. Something like Alice was really simple because it was a box with 2 boxes in it, and then I was like, I'll put pillars up, and then I was like, well, then I'll put, you know, water in, and I'll put another box in the back. This is a lot different. You know, everything is stairs. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have upside down stairs. If I didn't have the newly joined stairs, they wouldn't look. Well, I could still do this without the way the stairs join now, but it wouldn't look as nice. I don't think. I'm trying to go for that look, and you have a lot of Middle Eastern architecture, very geometric, as far as I can. In Minecraft, I mean, everything's a block, so it's kind of hard to go with, you know, really nice geometric kind of things. I mean, like pentagons and rhombuses and all that fancy stuff, and stars and whatever. But yeah. I'd like to go up there and do this, but I don't remember exactly where it was. Anyway. One thing I still need to do is put in all of these fence gates as doors into the stalls. Do that. One thing I'm also going for is when you're out here in the courtyard, I like that inset look. Original plan I had it so that it was double thick, and I didn't like how flush it was. I think this is gonna look better. Big plan for the courtyard is it's gonna be all grass, pretty much. We're gonna have some running water, or at least water, palm trees, seating areas and random stuff, and have some more ideas for that. I think the most of the fun in this build is going to be in filling it to look interesting. I guess giving the place you know, little details is going to be the funnest part of this. And I think where I'm going to have to think the hardest. Sure. Still have, well, I can get working on this. We only have a couple minutes left, so I think I'm just gonna call it here. A couple minutes early, and say thanks for watching, everybody. We are getting much closer to completing this. I know there's one whole wing of the building is still incomplete, and a couple things. Putting the dome up top there would be quick-ish. And this, when I do this kind of thing off camera, I can get it done in a couple minutes. I mean, you saw how quick it was for me to do little inserts. It's pain is doing this. Luckily, I've done it enough times now that I remember the exact pattern and where things go, so it doesn't take nearly as long. But we are getting there. Eventually this bazaar will be complete and ready for something. I'm still debating whether or not I'm going to try to get some villagers up in here. Thing is, they'll probably just try to book it and go somewhere else. Thing is, I don't know where they would go, so they probably all just die. Even though there's not a whole lot of mobs around here. Who knows? At least they'll probably just lose their minds. And I don't plan to close the building off. I'm just going to have 2 open entryways to get in and out, along with each of the individual stalls. And so I don't know out there. What I'm probably going to do is I'm definitely not going to keep it like this. I'm going to redesign this portion to be more of an entryway without the light, without the windows. We'll see. I might just kind of flow that through more. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I haven't even given it any thought, honestly. But thanks for watching. Stay tuned to our next episode. I can't speak English today, if ever. Please like and subscribe as always. If you like this series, let me know what you think. If you have any ideas for the bazaar, any little bits that you think would look cool. Video responses are always nice, or just tweeting me. It's probably the easiest way to get my attention. But let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.